Well, I can quite imagine that you're not thinking much about school right now. However, it is that time again. It's time to start thinking about what courses you would like to take for the fall 2020 semester. Let's talk a little bit about what this discussion today is going to cover. Well, first of all, for all students who are in the College of Engineering, you must complete an advising packet and return it to your advisor. That would be Dr. Hughes or me, Dr. Thurber, in order to have your flag lifted so we can allow you to schedule courses. In this video, we're going to cover the advising packet and how to complete it. We're going to let you know where you should send your advising packet. It is different this year. You will not be sending it to Miss Smith Blue. We're going to list all the courses for the fall 2020 and spring 21 semester. So you can see what's being offered so you can plan ahead. Remember, you must have prerequisites to get into courses. Don't just plan for this semester, plan ahead. Also, we're going to give you a list of all the senior petroleum engineering electives, which are going to be offered in the fall, but also in the spring. So you can decide which one or which ones you would like to take. We're going to talk about important points of interest. There's a lot of changes that are going on with our curriculum. If you remember, it wasn't long ago we made modifications to the program. And so that will affect when certain courses are offered. So pay attention. We're also going to talk about how to contact your advisor if you have any questions. And we're going to talk about we're going to show you or give you a paper where you'll know exactly when you are okay to schedule courses. It's based upon the number of credit hours that you have earned. Okay, let's look at the spreadsheet, what we call the packet, and how to complete the packet, how to complete the spreadsheet. This is the advising spreadsheet. As you notice, there are two pages, page 1 and page 2. Page 1 has a list of all the courses that are in the curriculum, the petroleum engineering curriculum, that you must complete in order to earn a bachelor's degree in petroleum engineering. I will let you know there are a couple of exceptions. I guess 3 exceptions. We show the exceptions in green with red letters. Those would be, you could take for your technical elective, you have a choice. You could take a petroleum engineering senior elective. You could take EE 2950, which is circuits, or you could take CE 2460 or ME 3133. Those are dynamics. Either one of those courses would satisfy your technical elective. Please be aware that if you use a PET-E senior elective as your technical elective, you will still have to take a second PET-E elective to fulfill your petroleum elective as well. Now, students who are on the old catalog, this is the new catalog. Students who are on the old catalog might have taken Geology 1003 as a technical elective. That was acceptable. However, it is no longer considered acceptable for the technical elective. Instead, we still have 3 courses Those are circuits, dynamics, or a petty elective. We will go over the old catalog in just a moment and explain the differences, who should be on the new one, who should be on the old one. But first, let's look at the mechanics of how you complete this form. If you notice in column C on the first page, there's a list of all the courses that are in our petroleum engineering curriculum. Next to column C, there is a number in column B. The numbers are not always linear. Please be aware of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 48, 11, 12. That's important because the way the program works is if you have taken, let's go through an example. Let's pretend I am a student and I've taken English 1001. Well, if I have taken that course, or I'm currently in it and I expect to pass it, then I will put a 1 in column A. I will put whatever number is in column B into column 1. Let's look at math, for example. Let's pretend that I'm currently in Math 1550. My grades are good at midterm, and I do believe I will successfully pass that course, which, by the way, requires a C grade or higher. And I'm fairly confident that at the end of the spring 2020 semester, I will successfully pass it. So I will go ahead and put in a 3. Because whatever in column B, you put that in column A. Now, once you do that, if you notice, column E, F, and G are just columns that tell you what courses you qualify to take. When we put in a 1 for English, it now recognizes that we've already taken English 1001. So it lets us know we qualify to take English 2000, provided that we have earned 39 credit hours or more. If we look at the math sequence, it automatically tells us that we now qualify to take Math 1552 because we have completed or will have completed by the end of the semester Math 1550. So what do you do now? Well, let's look under semester next to column A. If we're planning on taking Math 1552 during the summer, we just type in summer. And let's say we're planning on taking differential equations during the fall semester. We type in fall. Well, if you look at column E, it tells you qualify to take Math 1552. It does not tell you that you will qualify to take Math 2065 because you have not yet completed Math 1552. Let's look at the second part of the spreadsheet, the flowchart. If you notice under English there's X's by it, that means we have completed that course, or we're currently in it and we expect to complete it by the end of the semester. If you look at Math 1550, X's are also under Math 1550. If you look at Math 1552, we said we were going to take it during the summer, and it says summer. It lets your advisor know what courses you're planning on taking this summer. If you go to Math 2065, it says fall. However, there are question marks on either side. There are question marks because you do not yet have the prerequisite to enroll in Math 2065. Well, what are the prerequisites? Let's go to Math 2065 and look at the top right-hand corner at the triangle and just put your cursor over it and highlight it. And when you do that, it tells you what the prerequisites are, what the name of the course is, the course description, and the prerequisites for Math 2065 Elementary Differential Equations, a 3-hour course. The prerequisite is Math 1552 or Math 1553. Well, since you have not completed Math 1552 yet, there are question marks to let us know that you're trying to get into a course you do not have prerequisites for. Now, we will be able to look at Math 1552 and realize that you're taking Math 1552 during the summer. So it's not a big deal, but it helps us understand how to advise you correctly. Let's say you take that course during the summer and you complete it. We would put a number 4 under column A, and as you see, the question marks go away. Okay, I told you earlier that there were 2 different flowcharts on your email, and you are only to fill out one. You are to fill out either the new flowchart or the old flowchart. This is the new flowchart. Who should be on the new flowchart? Anyone who has taken Petty 2060 or Petty 2061, but has not taken IE 3302. IE 3302 does not fit into this new curriculum. So again, if you've completed Petty 2060 or Petty 2061, but you have not taken IE 3302, you should be on the new flowchart. You should follow this flowchart. Complete this spreadsheet. Okay, let's look at the old flowchart. This is the old flowchart. This would be completed by students who have completed Petty 2060 and also have completed IE 3302. There is something a little bit different on the old flowchart when it comes to the technical elective. The technical elective remain EE 2950 or Dynamics, CE 2460, ME 3133. However, you have an option of taking Geology 1003 as your technical elective, whereas students on the new flowchart do not have that option. Please fill out the correct flowchart, and then what do you do with it once you complete the flowchart? Well, let's take a look. Okay, once you've completed your advising packet, save your completed advising packet, name your advising packet with your last name first, underscore, first name, underscore, your LSU ID number, the 89 number, and then write for Dr. Hughes or for Dr. Thurber. That is how you name your advising packet. Now, students who are enrolled in Petty 3050 or who have completed Petty 3050, list your advisor as Dr. Hughes. All other students, list your advisor as Dr. Thurber. Dr. Hughes' email is right here. Dr. Thurber's email is right here. In the subject line of your email, put advising-Dr. Hughes or advising-Dr. Thurber. This is extremely important because we get lots of emails. If we see it's an advising email, we will take care of it in a timely manner, realizing that it's imperative that you get your schedule approved so you can go ahead and schedule courses. So please, in the subject line of your email, title it Advising Dr. Hughes or Advising Dr. Thurber. Now, seniors who have completed their advising packets, their advising checkouts, do not need to complete an advising packet. Okay, so if you've already gone through senior checkout, you don't need to complete this advising packet. Students who have not yet gained entry into LSU's College of Engineering as a petroleum engineering major do not need to complete the advising packet. Nevertheless, it would probably help you because it would help you understand what courses you should be taking, what courses you qualify to take, and it'd help you plan a path forward through future semesters. Before sending an advising question, if you have one, you must first submit your advising packet. So please, do not send Dr. Hughes or me a question about advising unless you have already completed your advising packet. We'd like to take a look at what your plan is, and then we'll be able to answer your question in a more efficient manner. If you have questions, you will be able to contact us through email. In the near future, we will probably give you an option to contact us through Zoom. But please realize, with the current situation with the coronavirus, Zoom is overloaded, as is WebEx or Skype, and so we might not have the quality we would have had before the coronavirus. So it might be hard to contact. Email remains our principal form of contact. Okay, I know the question some of you have, or our question is, when can you schedule courses? Well, here's a list. Scheduling begins on March 23rd. It goes all the way through April 19th. It's based upon how many credit hours you've earned. So April 2nd, which is a Thursday, at 5 p.m., 1,700 hours, students who have at least 130 credit hours may schedule courses. And it works its way down to those who have earned less than 19 credit hours. And of course, I'm sure you want to know, what courses can you schedule? What courses are we offering for you to schedule? Here's a list. And this will also be an attachment in addition to in this video. And this is a list of courses for the fall semester that we will be offering, and a list of courses for the spring semester that we will be offering. Please pay attention to this list, as some of the courses that used to be taught in the fall are no longer taught in the fall, only in the spring. Some of the courses that used to be taught in the spring are no longer taught in the spring, and they're taught only in the fall. Please map out your schedule for at least a year ahead. Now, for those of you who are ready to take your senior elective, your petroleum engineering senior elective course, these are the courses that will be offered both fall and spring. Please remember, you only need one senior elective. It's not uncommon for students to take more than one if there is room, because these are very valuable courses for your future career. Nevertheless, if you are on the new flow chart and you choose to take a senior elective instead of one of the other technical elective options, dynamics or circuits, then you will be required to take two senior electives. We have the electives listed for the fall semester, and we have the electives listed for the spring semester. Now, please notice at the top, I do have a hyperlink that you can click on to pull up the new flowchart or pull up an old flowchart. Again, the new flowchart is for those who have not taken IE 3302. The old flowchart is for those students who have completed both PETI 2060 and IE 3302. Okay, I spoke with Dr. Hughes, and there are a few things he would like to remind you. Remember, we're in the process of switching from the old catalog course offerings to the new catalog course offerings. First, he says we are now in semester 5 and 6 of the new flowchart. And those semesters will be when we guarantee the classes. For students on the old flowchart, this is the last set of semesters. We will be teaching courses during semesters 7 and 8. Next year, semester 7 and 8 will follow the new flowchart. Further, Petty 4045 in the fall is for incoming seniors by catalog, not by hours. Incoming juniors may be able to get into the course because they have the right prerequisites. But if you do such, the instructor of the course will assume that you are a senior and will have had classes that juniors would not have had. The bottom line is the course is going to be difficult. You won't get as much out of it because you're not ready for it. If you're a junior, you should take Petty 4045 in the spring. The spring Petty 4045 course is the one that juniors should be taking, as again, the instructor will be adapting the course for juniors during that semester. Petty 4045 must be taken in the fall if a student wants to graduate in May 2021, August 2021, or December 2021. Petty 4058 will not be taught again until spring 2022. Students who have not completed Petty 3050 will need to petition into Petty 4058. But if you are on track to graduate in 2021, those petitions will be easy for us to evaluate. You likely will not get into Petty 4058 until we hear the petition at the end of the semester, after the grades are in. But we will be able to accommodate your petition if you meet the criteria, and we will approve it. Petty 3085 is now a fall course and is a prerequisite to Petty 3037, which is now a spring course. If you have not taken those courses and intend to graduate in May, August, or December of 2021, you must take Petty 3085 in the fall and Petty 3037 in the spring. In addition, Petty 3085 is a prerequisite with Petty 3050. I believe you will need to schedule Petty 3050 and then schedule Petty 3085, but try it both ways if doing 3050 before a 3085 doesn't work. Check your anticipated date of graduation on My LSU. If you did not, it might prevent you from being able to schedule your courses. Make sure it reflects when you intend to graduate, given where you are in the program. Remember, the new curriculum no longer allows Geology 1003 as a technical elective. You will still be able to take circuits or dynamics, but you also have the ability to take a second Petty design elective, those numbered above 4,000 that are not in the curriculum. We encourage you to use the second design elective to explore different aspects of petroleum engineering, or to enhance your knowledge of a particular aspect of petroleum engineering that you find interesting. Of course, circuits and dynamics will help you if it comes time to take the FE exam, so consider that as well. If anything else comes up, we will contact you. So check our emails when we send an email to you. Okay, folks, I guess this concludes the video, the advising video. I realize there's a lot of information that we've given you. Please read the attachments in the email. Complete your advising packet and send it to us before you send questions to us through email. In the near future, we will try to set up situations where we can meet with you face-to-face by Zoom. But please realize Zoom, WebEx, Skype, all these services are overloaded. They never anticipated having so many people use them in a short period of time. So you need to work with us. Email is still the best way to contact us. Get your packet in first, though. And remember, there's always that 24-hour window. If you get your packet in today at 12 o'clock, there's a good chance by tomorrow at 12 o'clock, or at least by 5 o'clock, when the scheduling actually opens up for a new group, we'll have your flag lifted. Stay safe, stay apart, and follow rules and regulations. And maybe we'll get through this virus epidemic, this problem we're having, shortly. Hope to see you in class sometime soon. Good day.